Check out this freaking game. It is so dope. Boom, headshot. Let's do it again. Boom, headshot. What am I playing? It's called Mr. Bo. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you all the positives and negatives of this new Android game. And I can't wait to get into it. You guys are really going to enjoy this. I enjoyed the game. I enjoyed the gameplay. This game definitely takes some skill and patience. So let's get right into it. What's up, guys? Here it is, Mr. Bo Stickman Archer. Let's get right into it. Let's explore the menu. So first you have the blacklist down here. This is going to show you all the bosses that you need to beat. I've already beaten the Golem Master and the Robo, and you can see I'm level 16. So I've actually beaten more bosses than it's showing. But the next thing we're going to do is the outfits. Now I want to show you there is a wide variety of outfits that you can unlock here. There is so many different kinds on this one. You have like the primal, the hip hop. There's so many cool ones. I am ultimately going for the Robin Hood that you'll see here at the end. This one I think is one of the dopest looking ones ever, but I think it's going to be the last one that I'm able to get. I have fought the Robin Hood in one of the boss battles, and he was pretty hard actually. It took me several times. So the next thing we're going to go to is the bow store. You can choose your different bows, but you have to unlock them. I unfortunately have not unlocked even a single one at level 16 yet, so I'm really looking forward to trying a new bow because they do differ on stats, which will definitely improve your accuracy and your power in your shots, because when it comes to the bosses, they can only hit you twice and you're done for. When it comes to the other guys, you got one hit. So next we got the bow store, the regular store. So this is where all your in-game currency comes in. You can buy shields and health that you can use during the match, or you can buy more coins, which are also used to buy shields and health. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. Oh, before we get started, I wanted to show you this. There is also a reward box here that you can go in and claim the rewards for all the achievements you've done each day. As you can see, I have only gotten 2 so far today, but I'm working on the others so that I can hopefully collect them before the day goes into the next one. The coins are going to be vital for you. They're going to be used in mid-battle to get health or put shields up, and you're going to need those when facing the boss. So let's dive right into it. This game is pretty dope. Alright, I'm not going to lie. It is actually harder than it looks, though. You have to aim, and I realized the dots are not as accurate as you think, because you know the arrow drops, of course, like real life. It has a drop to it, but I'm pretty dope with the headshots. I get lucky pretty often actually. It's only when I come down to the major bosses that I really struggle. Now these guys are what you're going to face in the middle of each match. So at the beginning of each match you're going to fight probably 2 to 3 of these normal black stick figures right here, and then once you beat them, then the boss will come out. The only issue I have with this situation is that your health remains the way it is. So as you can see, that guy just hit me, knocked my health down. One more shot and I'm out, and I've still got 3 and the boss to go through. So how am I supposed to survive against that? As you can see, he knocked me out. My accuracy was bogus. Sometimes I don't have the patience for this. I tend to be a little impatient when it comes to things like this. Now that was ridiculous right there. The guy got me on the very first shot. What kind of luck is that? That's ridiculous RNG, or whatever you call it, you know, for the random game controls and NPC skills and all that jazz. But I want to show you something here taking this point. If you notice, the last match we were moving up and down. Each match is different. It's totally randomized. You might be moving up and down, you might be going back and forth, you might have a log that's going up and down in between you two, as you'll see later in some gameplay. Now that was stupid. Once again, he got me in the head. I'm telling you, man, them headshots, they're brutal. You gotta watch out for it. Those are what I go for mainly. As you can see here, I'm about to knock these fools out with some headshots. Now if you do hit above the chest, it is 30 points. If you do hit down in the feet, I believe it's less points. And if you get a headshot, you get 60 coins. Those coins, like I said, are really going to help you level up and get going farther. As you can see down here in the bottom right corner, You got the blue one for 100 coins. You can get a shield over you, which I'll be using later in the gameplay. And then you can restore your health with the other one, the green one, for 100 also. Now, I'm currently sitting at 532 at the moment. And in a few minutes, I'm going to drain through them, and you're going to see. And so you're going to need to kill the bosses. You're going to need to get the headshots, because it's the only way you're going to rack up the coins to survive against the later bosses. Now, this guy right here is a beast. I've literally spent 2 hours on this one boss right here, because as you can see when I come against the boss in a minute, my arrows don't do crap. Every single arrow just takes a very small fraction of the boss's health. So you really got to rapid fire on them sometimes. I'm going to show you a trick in a moment that I actually use. I call it the rapid fire effect. And it gets to the point where I'm just like, I can't do it. So I just start pulling back and firing as much as I can. Like right here, I'm going as accurate and as quickly as I can. And if I get to the point where like I'm hitting my shots good and I got my rhythm down, then I can usually pull it off. But see, right now I am at a disadvantage because we're standing still. If we were in one of the rotating matches to where I would go up and down, or there's a log between us, I would do better. I have more stats. But he's right here in front of me, and I'm wide open to him. He's going to take me out. But I got him this time. Got lucky. We'll move on to the next one now. Alright guys, so there is one more awesome bonus feature that I do want to show you about this game, but before we get into that, I want to explain the pros and the cons for this game, because there are a few, and some of them are easy to deal with, some of them are not. Some of the pros are pretty awesome for an Android game, so let's just talk about them. First, let's start out with the pros. Okay, for the first pro, it's a very small game. It's very easy to download. You can download it in the iOS store or Android like I am, and it's very small memory, so it won't consume a lot of memory, data, whatever on your phone. It's going to be easy to keep on there. It's not going to update and get crazy and start taking up all your memory, so that is one cool thing. Another thing is that it's a very simple game. Yes, it does take skill and accuracy and precision and definitely patience, but it's a very easy game that you can play from time to time, whenever you're bored or just waiting for something somewhere. You know, it's a very easy game. Just start up, get going, and have a little blast. 2, I do like the second pro, and that is that the game is ever-changing. And what I mean ever-changing is as you rank up, as you get higher, like I am level 17 right now, the obstacles start getting crazy. You start moving around on your platforms, your enemies are moving around on their platforms, then you've got a log in the middle that's going up and down, blocking you, and then the log starts rotating. I mean, it just gets crazy. The obstacles are crazy. You're going to see in this next clip of me actually trying to get around this stupid log while fighting them. It really tightens up the game, so I do enjoy that. Another pro is that the music alone for this game is so freaking dope. I do love the game, and when you hit the headshots, it's just so satisfying when the announcer's like, headshot, and then you get your 60 points. I mean, I love it. I love those effects. Those little things are what keep me going, keep me interested, and just keep me wanting to keep beating my score, because I don't like the game beating me. And as you can see right here, the log is just going crazy up and down. It's all over the place. It really messes up my accuracy. And when you're fighting a boss like that, which I'll be doing in a minute, it gets definitely difficulty to think about your shots, where you got to aim them, where the arrow is going to drop, all that mess. It is totally crazy. Now, some of the cons for this game. One of the major cons, the one thing that really gets me, is the ads. And I understand, it's a free game. You got to have ads to support the game, to support the company, the community, all that. You got to have the ads. I get it. And I get that you can't always have skippable ads, because that's not where the money for the game is going to come in. So I get that. I understand it. I'm dealing with it. But dang, there's a freaking ad after every single match. And if you want to continue, then you have to watch another ad so you don't have to start over. I mean, if you want coins and stuff, you got to watch another ad. So they're really laying on the ads for this game. It's the only thing I do not like. And if you guys saw my last video, Crowd City, I actually bought the $3.99 for that game because I love it so much to take the ads off, because they were driving me nuts after every single game, which is a very common thing for these small games, so it's all understandable. That's ultimately the only major con for this game, so overall I freaking love it. So now let's get into the bonus content. Alright guys, so the bonus content that I was talking about is an awesome feature that this game has. It has the ability to play two-player. This threw me off for a while because I was trying to figure out how this works. I thought it was going to be a turn-based system, but no, it's literally like 2 players on the same phone using the same screen. It's pretty crazy how they did it. So what they did was the right side of the screen controls the right guy, and you have to aim using, you know, the right side, and the left side uses the left player. So what I would assume is you'd set the phone down on the table or something, and each of you use one finger to try to take out the next one. The major downfall, it's not really a downfall, it just makes the game more unique and satisfying or tough, is that there are no cursor dots, no aiming dots on multiplayer, on the 2-player. So you're using all skill and accuracy, and it's not as easy as it looks. It is actually very tough. So I played with both sides just to see how good I was doing. I did terrible, but I would love to play this with someone just to test it out and see how this would actually work. So that's it guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this game. If you do want to find this game, like I said, go into the Apple Store and the Play Store, and you can just search Mr. Bo Stickman. It's a great game. You guys should all definitely download it. I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the content that I'm producing, and if you're new to this channel, then you might as well subscribe, because I got plenty of content coming out all the time, and I would love to hear feedback and get the new people in. Thank you guys for everything. I love y'all. If you want to catch up with me on my socials, the links are in the description. You can find everything about me there. Add me on it all, and I will see you guys next time.